My pregnant ex-wife and her new husband turned my 6-year-old into their live-in maid. When I called it out, she laughed and told me to stop making drama. Not even a month later, she signed away her parental rights like my daughter was optional. I'm 40. My daughter, Lily, is 16. Her mom, my ex, Aaron, is 38 and married to a guy I'll call Kyle. Aaron and I had Lily young, and Aaron chose to stay home while I worked. Looking back, I didn't steal her future. She just needed a villain when life got hard. After Lily was born, Aaron got mean. Every conversation could turn into a fight, and every fight ended with, "I sacrificed everything for you." I kept wondering if I was actually failing her, or if she just liked the leverage. When Lily was 5, I finally said we were done. Aaron responded by admitting she'd been sleeping with a coworker of mine. Divorce got real easy after that. Aaron fought hard for 50/50 custody, and I agreed because Lily deserved her mom. Aaron eventually remarried. A few months ago, she announced she was pregnant again, and I kept my opinion to myself. Then Lily started coming back from Aaron's place looking exhausted, not teenager tired, like her body was running on fumes. For weeks, she insisted it was just school. But one night, she dropped her backpack by the door, and her hands looked scrubbed raw around the knuckles. I pushed. She finally told me what was happening. At Aaron's house, Lily wasn't a kid. She was labor. The second she walked in after school, they expected dinner, dishes, and a full clean. Kyle and Aaron didn't even try to maintain anything when Lily wasn't there. They'd let it rot for 2 weeks, then act shocked the house was trashed. It was like they were waiting for the help to arrive. If Lily protested, Aaron would sigh dramatically and rub her belly. "I'm pregnant, I can't." Kyle had his own script. "I work all day, I'm tired." Lily kept doing it because she didn't want to feel guilty abandoning her pregnant mom. That's when I realized my kid had been trained to carry adult guilt for adult laziness. The day before Lily came back to my place, she was packing her bag in her room. Kyle wandered past and noticed the suitcase. He paused and stared at it a little too long. Then he smiled like he'd figured out a punchline. Next, he said, "Great, the house is gonna fall apart again." After that, he laughed and nodded toward the dirty hallway. Then he said, "You're basically our housemaid, you know?" Next, he added, "You're good at it, make it your career." And finally, "At least you'd be useful, unlike your mom." Lily told me she didn't even argue. She just went still. She left the next morning and said, "Dad, I'm not going back." I couldn't tell if I was more furious or more sick to my stomach. I called Aaron and repeated Kyle's words back to her. Aaron literally laughed. "Oh my God," he was joking, she said. "Stop creating drama." I said, "Our daughter is not your maid." Aaron replied, "It's not even that much. She's only here half the month." I asked why Kyle couldn't clean if a 6-year-old could handle school and their entire house. Aaron waved it off, then dropped the line that made everything click. "That's just how we talk." And he's not wrong. I don't really do much. This was the moment I understood Aaron wasn't protecting Lily because Aaron didn't even respect herself. So I said, "You're not fit to raise a daughter if this is what you teach her." And I hung up. Her family harassed me for days. "She's pregnant, be sensitive." Lily even told me she wished I'd just ignored Aaron and moved on. But Lily also said she didn't want to step foot in that house again. So I filed for full custody. Aaron tried to smear me online, posting about how I forced her to give up her career and ruined her life. Same story, same blame. I screenshot it for my lawyer and commented the truth. She disabled comments within minutes. I blocked her and felt lighter than I had in years. Then the twist I didn't see coming. Aaron signed away her parental rights. No fight, no tears. Just paperwork and one last blame-filled email about how I turned Lily against her. As if I hypnotized Kyle into calling my kid a maid. When I told Lily, she went quiet and said, "It's probably for the best." Hearing that from my 16-year-old did something to me. I got her into therapy the next week. I can't undo what Aaron allowed, but I can make sure Lily never has to earn basic respect with a mop again.